back into the game. Ladies, we are in Season 4, Episode 20 of the Wenches of Waydora. Last episode. I'm sorry, we're on Episode 21. Last episode was 20.
Crazy.
It was, yeah, I know. We're at some point going to have a finale here. I'm not sure when, but a couple more episodes, definitely.
Never.
Yeah, last
We're
episode...
on 12 more side quests.
Mojo Von Tojo's Toe Emporium, episode 20. You guys are in the Plane of Fire, specifically in the city of Brass, making your way around the bazaar market, and you are currently on the hunt. Your overall goal is to try to find this elemental ring of fire. You were told that it is in the city of Brass somewhere, so you're trying to gather information and maybe purchase some stuff along the way, do some shopping. One of those stores you went to, Mojo Von Tojo's Toe Emporium, where you met Mogwai, Mojo's business partner, who was in the process of threatening a Kenku who he accused of stealing, and tossed him out. Through some conversation with Mogwai and Mojo, you ended up buying some toe rings. You didn't buy any toes, I don't know why, but you bought some toe rings that you can use to communicate with each other telepathically, and learned a little bit lore about Mogwai and how he hunts down toes from different creatures and then enchants them and then resells them. Very fun stuff from Mogwai. And let's see, you guys then decided you guys have a kind of side quest going with a NPC named Sadiq, who you also met in the bazaar market. He has this magical artifact that piqued your interest, known as the Scum Saver. And it can basically roll back time if you all party wipe. Very, very, very expensive item in the taste
We
of
want that.
30,000 gold pieces. And you ladies were like, well, we don't have that kind of money. And he said,
That's
well, I could send you on a side quest to this nearby Obsidian Island where there is a red dragon's lair. If you slay that dragon, he's got a ton of loot that you can scoop from his lair and bring back. Hopefully to the tune of $30,000. So you took him for his word, and now you guys went to the docks along the Sea of Fire outside of the city of Brass. Through some trickery of mass suggestion, Valdric was able to get the Ifrit guards away from their ships and tell them that there was their favorite dancer back at the tavern. They believed it, both failed their rolls, and ran back. To which point you guys took over one of the ships, stole it, had some help from a summoned earth elemental, and rode across the lava of the Sea of Fire using the directions that Sadiq gave you. Sure enough, there is a obsidian island that looks like is the spot. You guys docked, and I think that's where we left off. You found a kind of two massive doors in a cave, assumed to be leading underground. And that's where we'll pick up tonight's session.
Hell yeah, baby. And that sword's getting hotter.
It's getting a bit warmer, yeah. It is getting a bit warmer.
Okay.
I'm immediately casting mage armor on myself. I'm sorry. Before we do
You should
anything.
never apologize for mage armor.
Do I have to cast her? How does the tattoo work? Because I know I put mage armor in the tattoo. Is it just perpetual then? I did not understand how that tattoo works.
Yeah, what was the tattoo that you got?
Maybe not somewhere. No, not that. Spell rot, magical tattoo, mage armor is all the
Okay, let's see here. It's been a while. would say it. This says once the spell ends, the tattoo vanishes from your skin.
What?
So I might make an amendment that it's like a once per dawn kind of deal that you can spend in action. Basically, you're getting a free spell slot. Actually, what? So the mage armor is what level spell?
First level.
First level, yeah. So you're basically saving yourself a spell slot. You can cast that once per dawn. And yeah, it'll cost an action, just like, or whatever the casting time is for the spell.
Okay.
The costing time.
The costing time. So yeah, right once per dawn, because I'm definitely gonna forget that. And yeah, so you cast mage armor. You guys undock from the brass ship onto the obsidian rock, this blackened rock around the shores of this lava. You're very careful to pull out the brass kind of walkways that they use to dock, and you are met with this door. By the way, before we continue, I need everyone to make a heat check roll for me, as you are
Unless
getting a bit hotter, unless you are immune or resistant to fire damage and or a tiefling. So I think we determined it's just Anya and Calliope that make this roll, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a constitution check?
It is, yes.
26.
Okay.
Oh, starting off strong. 21.
All right. Yeah, you both are good. Sweating a bit in that heavy armor and all that, but other than that, you two seem to be okay. So this door it's a brass gate, this massive door with different interlocking gears and runes. There are pictures on this door from what you can tell. Looks like symbols of fire, water, metal, an arrow, a sword, a hammer and anvil, a spear, a castle, and a lute. And there's like, it's going to be tough to describe this visual for you, so lock in. There are 3 circles. There's 3 circles, and each of them have these symbols on them. And in these 3 circles, there's a notch, like a notch at the end that you would point these emblems to.
No, I got you. I'm feeling it. So
Okay.
there's a wheel in the center then with symbols on it, or there's wheels on the things, and I'm turning it like a safe, like a 3-point safe.
Make a perception check as you get closer and see what you can make out of this thing.
21.
Okay. Yeah, as you get closer, you can kind of tell how this thing works. You put your hand on one of the circles, and you're able to move this glyph. It's got like a little knob on the top of it that lets you rotate it. And when you rotate it, only the one circle that you're rotating moves. And so you kind of do the same to the others. And there is, on each of these circles, the emblems at the edges. So you're going to see 3 different circles. Each one has the emblems on them of what I listed. And then there's like a circle in the middle of these 3 circles, and it has like the notches. So what you can deduce with a 21 is that you would pick the emblem, turn it till it meets the notch, and then set it, and then do the second one and the third one.
Okay.
And it's some sort of combination, and if you can get the 3 of them to line up, then
Like
it
a
will
puzzle
unlock the
box.
door. Yeah.
Ooh.
What do the symbols look like? Is it like a language? Is
Yeah.
No, they are in they're very intricately designed and etched. I guess you could say embossed in these brass circles. They're not words or anything. They're pictures of the pictures that I listed. So fire, it's kind of got like the swoosh. Water, you kind of see waves. Metal, it's kind of hard to tell, but you make out that it looks like a sheet of metal, like a square of metal. An arrow, a sword, one that's like an anvil with a hammer on it. That's all one picture. Then there's like a spear, there's a castle, and then there's a lute.
List the symbols off to me again.
Fire, water, metal, arrow, sword, hammer and anvil, spear, castle, lute.
See, I thought I could remember them, and then you started listing them, and I was like, that was a lot.
And you're like, oh my god!
Even the
Actually,
second
that
time,
was a lot.
we'll see.
No, I
if
got
someone
it the
else
second
has
time.
Got it.
Okay. It's like a weird combination of things.
I'm having to choose the right combo.
I'm like looking at it. Does it look like any of them have been used more than the other ones?
Oh, my.
Is there more wear and tear on one of them than the other ones?
So not a different way to get in here? Like, does the dragon, like, use his little claw to do this?
I have any spells.
Yeah, you take a closer look and
wrong in my
Dragon
thinking.
uses little to do this.
I'll let you keep the 21 because you're basically trying to deduce the same information. It doesn't look like, one's more used than the other. It looks really, really well designed and thought out.
Oh god.
Like the architect took their time building this.
Okay. 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 And when I moved them around when I was fiddling, nothing terrible happened, right? I moved them and everything was okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. So anything? Did we get a name of this island when we came here, or was it just Island of Dragon?
I think it was just Island of Dragon.
Yeah.
Just start trying combos.
Yeah, I mean, fire
I
feels
was like,
like
fire
good.
feels good.
Feels right, because dragon. Maybe.
This is like fire, water, metal.
What kind of dragon did we find out that this was? Didn't we know?
Red.
Red.
Okay.
Which is why I'm like,
whether
maybe-
we could kill it or not.
Maybe far? Okay, so we stop fiddling. I'm gonna move one of the nogs to fire.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
No. But I should say, with your 21, you realize that the middle button that has the notches on is a button that you would press whenever you're ready to give your answer. It's got like an
God.
impression on it, so
we
so you would set it and then press the
Then I
button.
would press it.
Let me set it and then step
Well,
back and have you mage hand.
I'll set it. I'll set it, and then I'll take whatever there is.
Well, why don't you
Or
just use
you-
mage
But
hand?
you know, I can do it too.
I'm trying to save us from hurting ourselves before a dragon.
Alright, well. What do we think? Do we think it's like some sort of weird dragon house lock? Or is it like a strange picto safe? Any thoughts?
You know, I just
Let's go for some.
just don't know. Might just, like you said, just
Fire, water, metal,
try
fire,
some
gold,
combinations
hammer,
and see what
atmosphere.
happens.
Absolute.
It could be what captured the dragon and like forced the dragon back into the island. So it could be all weapons. It could be
maybe.
like what are the three symbols of the city and do it like. Although that feels too on the nose because then
Should we
every
try-
citizen could make the trek.
Should we try arrow, sword, spear?
Or
'Cause
my
those
other
are the three
option was
weapons.
fire, water.
Yeah, let's try that.
it.
We don't know
The
till we
worst
try.
that could happen is whatever happens when we
Worst
roll.
case, we die.
So arrow, sword, spear.
We're spelling out ass on the thing.
Yeah,
you know?
we would like to
Spear
spell
sword.
A-S-S.
So arrow, sword, spear. All right.
Yeah.
So is it Anya?
Yeah. I'll do
Okay.
it.
Anya goes up.
Oh my gosh.
And she presses
that,
the
bro?
button. She presses the button. All of a sudden, a steam shower from above in the archway shoots down on you. I need you to make a dex save for me, Anya.
Oh, boy.
This is why I
She
suggested
much
Mage
hotter?
Hand.
More hotter?
More harder, more better.
I'm fine. It's a 22.
A
You weren't
22.
too bad, it was a 25.
Okay. Yeah, you roll out of the way just in time as the steam, scalding hot water is the word actually, shoots down right where you were. You do a back somersault and just barely get out of the way. The rocks kind of around you have slow steam rising from them. And after you do that, the circles all move randomly back into random positions.
So ass was
reset.
not the answer.
Not out. Must be boobs.
Must be boobs.
Try
What
boobs
did
Can
and
you
you
draw a
boobs.
penis in it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Isn't it urine?
What are you saying?
City of
Abby?
Brass.
City of Brass.
No, this isn't grass.
No, the
Yep.
City of
City,
Brass.
City of
Oh, the
Brass.
city of brass.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, gosh.
Metal.
Metal.
Castle would have a city of. I don't know.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
We're getting somewhere now, you guys.
At a certain point, there is a possible just combination. It's not.
Yeah, what about fire, metal, castle? It's kind of poetic, right?
Maybe, I mean, we went across the Sea of Fire
Yes.
from the City of Brass, which is metal,
Yes, and in the City of
And-
Brass, there was.
and we're on an obsidian island.
Yeah.
Whatever
I feel
that's
like we're
a
all
castle.
really reaching here, but
Obsidian is strong like a castle would be. What's it called? Didn't the castle have a name? What's it called?
The Charcoal Palace,
yeah.
right?
A palace is a castle.
The palace is a castle. We're putting pieces together, baby.
All right. Let's go
Get
for
somewhere
it.
with this. I'm riding the high of stealing that ship and playing pirate on an ocean of fire. This is fantastic.
Lord have mercy. Wait, is my Earth Elemental still up?
Can make him do it.
Was it last 1 hour?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely he's gone by now because it took a while to sail across the very thick, heavy lava
The ocean.
in your brass ship.
Why? I could summon him again, maybe? I don't remember what level spell that is. And have him do the door shit.
What if we just use the mage hand?
Or we just use the mage hand. One of you has to cast out, have mage hand. Well, do we want to try fire, metal, castle? I vote, if that one doesn't work, I vote fire, water, metal after that.
Why water?
They're all like elements. It's along the same line as all of the weapons, and it seems obvious, so it's probably not right, but
Do you think they'd put the answer right in a row like that, though?
you never know.
Sure.
People are stupid.
If there was something that started with an R, then I would say castle, hammer, and anvil, and then something with an R because that was spelled char, which is all we seem to be
That's all
doing in the
okay.
city and what dragons do. But there's nothing that starts with an R.
I think we should put loot in there somewhere too. Not because I think it's the answer, but I think that it's fun to say.
Spoken like a true bard.
There's sham.
Thinking about it, what if it was like fire, sword, blue?
I'm game for that.
No one
Alright.
says it actually makes sense, but who they made it.
I'm gonna conjure mage hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna have it fly over.
This pink hand floats over.
I'm gonna have it go fire, metal, castle.
Okay.
But
The mage hand very illustriously goes like this and presses the button.
the gayest little hand.
And yet again, a column of steam shoots out, but this time only from one of the jets, which you now realize there's three. There's three kind of jets that the steam comes out of, and only one of them shot steam out.
Which
onto
one?
Your mage hand. Oh, the right one?
And the right one would be
The third one.
castle. So then that's to assume fire, metal,
You put,
right,
you
and
put
right.
a sword into the fire, and then you beat it, and then you get the sword. So my next guess would be it's either sword or hammer and anvil would be the next one.
I hammer and anvil.
Fire, metal. Okay, so mage hand resets the fire, the metal, and then sets the last one to hammer and anvil.
Okay. Mage hand kind of shakes off the steam, and everything's reset, so it sets everything back. Fire, metal, hammer and anvil. Ting. And you start hearing gears shift, and the gates slowly open.
Witches dance across the sand.
And as they scrape against the ground.
God, I love us. This is
Smart,
incredible.
we know it.
Smart, we know
That's
it.
so smart.
I'm giving us pretend inspiration points. Those are the ones that go straight to your heart and make you feel nice.
Everyone take 500 XP for that.
Ooh.
This is such a good comeback from
Puzzle box.
the horrible puzzle box.
Oh my gosh.
The puzzle boxes of despair, as I like to call them.
Hey, I got mine.
You
I
should
got
be
mine
fine.
to submission, but I got it.
I got mine in it very carefully.
I
Back to
understood,
Chris.
I understood, man. I could not beat it into submission, though. Which actually
We could
tracks
have
for
taken it
calamity.
outside with a hammer.
We probably could have. That might have worked, honestly.
Chris
To-
is like, you guys don't have to do that. We're like, we do.
To be fair, those puzzle boxes were not as cool as I thought they would be when I saw them at TJ Maxx.
I thought they were fun.
They were
Okay,
fun.
I'm glad you guys
I
had fun
raged.
with them because I was
Hands-on
like,
experience.
I don't know. I thought it would be like, I don't know.
I
thought it was
raged a little bit, but it's fine.
The ADHD in me loves
puzzle box.
a puzzle box.
good. I'm glad you
Anything
guys
like
had fun.
that where I get to like put my hands on it and fiddle.
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna get a really complicated one for Amber since she missed that one. And
Only
only
Amber.
Amber.
So
And
bad
we're all
at
gonna
that
stand
stuff,
around
too. I
and
literally.
She's like,
with
we're all gonna die.
the
Yeah.
Tree Solara and me, I'm just give up.
I give up.
Like someone
and I'm
else
gonna
do
cry.
it for me, or I'm
I'm
just
gonna-
not doing it.
I feel like we all were very in character with our puzzle boxes.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
and you know what?
the
And we were
little piece
successful.
of each of us that is our characters really shone through in those puzzle boxes.
It was
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. It
the
was
big
beautiful.
the big metal doors start to close.
Wait.
No.
Yeah, we're running through the doors. We're running through the doors.
Alright, you all run through.
Yeah, we're shimmying through.
They shut behind you.
Light in here. I don't like the best time.
Oh, this is very dark. What does
It
it
is-
smell like in
It
here?
is very dark. It smells very, very, very sulfuric. And let me get a music change
This is the
here.
worst.
They're very much like farts. Let's get.
Canonically, do red dragons smell like farts? This is a terrible, terrible thing.
I don't know.
Roast
Do we want to
shit out of a
risk
dragon about
me
this.
doing dancing lights or lighting us up a stone or something?
I think let's take a beat. Let's take a minute to see what we can see with our special eyes first.
Oh, yeah. Special honor.
Okay, we'll stick with that. Okay, so it's pitch black in here, but it does smell sulfuric. It is very. It's surprisingly still very hot in here, even though you're away from the terrible, terrible heat of the sun of the plane of fire, as well as the surrounding lava. Still incredibly hot in this.
One last time for the titty tassels, ladies. This is our last chance. If we're gonna do it, we should do it now.
We should not expose more of ourselves to a dragon that might please.
I mean, if a dragon decides it's gonna spew on us, titty tassels or not, I don't know. But it's okay. Yeah. What's the most dim light we can cast?
Probably light if I just pick up a stone.
Don't we all have
Wait.
night vision?
Hold up. Would it be very blinding? What if you unsheath the sunblade like a peak? Like a little.
It's all or nothing.
Fuck. Alright. That was
Have you seen
incredibly
the-
attractive what you just said. that really did it for me. I'll get back to that later. Yeah, okay. Cast light on a little.
So 24 radius, dim light for another additional 20 feet.
Okay. Because we're not hearing any like breathing, right? Nothing's like right there.
How's
Right.
my sun blade feeling? Warmer?
You, I mean, it's hard to tell these days because you're so used to it being warm with Tiernan at your side.
Dragons.
It's like, it's still very, very warm because you literally have a dragon next to you. Since he's domesticated and smaller, it doesn't give off, the crazy heat that you were getting from the bronze dragon when you fought it. But pretty much the bigger they are, the hotter it gets. So you cast. Someone cast
I have a
light.
little. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little jade. I have a jade stone. I'm gonna take out and cast light on.
Okay. So you pull out your jade stone, your spell book, and you do a little flick of the wand, and the gem lights and illuminates the area around you. You find yourself in a cave. However, you kind of look around and hold the jade stone in front of you a little bit more, and you realize the cave structure, the floor, the ceiling, the walls, none of them are natural. In fact, they're all man-made or creature-made, intricately designed. This brass kind of tunnel that you're in. Definitely purposefully made. As you guys keep walking a bit, you're shortly met with a cliff that just drops off. And you walk a bit further. Are you guys trying to be stealthy? And what is the marching order here?
Typical marching.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Does Anya want the stone to light the way a little bit?
Sure.
Okay. Don't throw the jade stone out. I want to keep it.
Okay.
I want it back after.
Trying to be stealthy.
All right, everyone, go ahead and make a stealth roll, just so we have it on record.
Oh lord.
Disadvantage. Oh,
Okay.
Because of the
Typical
jingle
for you.
jangles.
oh my god. I rolled a 6 and an 8.
Oh no.
So
I rolled.
I do have a plus 5.
I rolled a 16.
11.
I got a 21.
Oh!
Come on,
So
Anya.
stealthy.
16, 11,
I
21.
also roll at disadvantage.
You
So
do.
I have a 12.
Got it. Okay.
Anya
to
and
know.
I are clinking and clunking through this cave. Let's
Like,
go!
And that's with a plus 8. My stealth is a plus 8. I rolled
Yeah.
a 4.
Plus it. Oh jeez.
Who got the 21? Was it Solara?
it was me, yeah.
Okay.
So stealthy, hidden in shadow like
But
trees.
she's the only one who
Always.
You guys take like 3 steps, and Solara like pauses and kind of just like almost picks up like one of your legs, Anya, and shows you how to move it without making so much dang noise, and kind of like gives you a look, like, and you kind of take
I'm just
a
like,
step.
stop.
And then you kind of give us a bombastic side eye to Valdrick, who's jingle jangling.
Should I cast silence?
I'm like
Do I
thinking to
have
myself,
silence?
I knew I should have just cast silence.
Not a teeth.
I'm just-
You guys creep forward. Who's in the lead?
Anya.
Okay. Anya, you creep forward, and you get to this overhanging cliff. It kind of comes to like a circular. It's a, like I said, it's a brass man-made structure. It comes to a circular end, and you get to the edge, and you are overlooking a massive cavern of more just this wide open brass room. And as you're getting closer, before you even get to see what you're seeing, you can hear the clanging of metal. You hear the unmistakable sound of steam being shot out from one container to another. And you start to see some illuminations on the ceiling, and as you get closer, you realize that the illumination is coming from these big vats of lava, big like circular brass containers of lava. There's conveyor belts that are pushing certain materials, you're not really sure. And then there's like these flames, these like balls of flames that are kind of floating around, it seems like. From this distance, that's the most you can tell as you overlook. The ground beneath you, overhanging this cliff, is probably a solid, like, you're probably like 50 feet, 60 feet high, overlooking this massive, like, production chain of something. It's not abandoned. There's things happening. There's vats pouring out lava. You hear the clanging of metal, like a hammer on an anvil. Yeah.
There's people in here.
And there's like a walkway. There's a walkway underneath you that kind of snakes down.
Oh, feels really bad.
Serpentines all the way down.
Am I getting flashbacks to Eastwind and their like underground tunnel that we went through? Like, does it seem like similar like style? Is it like dwarven? Is it like am I getting any vibes of similar places we've been?
Make a history check. Okay. You are getting dwarven vibes, and you remember beneath Eastwind was the Durgar, which are pretty much, dark dwarves. They were sequestered underground after the Civil War, or after the war at Eastwind. Evil dwarves. You're getting similar vibes, and as you kind of take a closer look, you're like, okay, am I looking for dwarves here? And you see these floating balls of flame, which you now realize is hair that's just on fire, and a beard with it on fire. and you look closer, and there's these 3 foot tall individuals walking around, carrying stuff, banging on metal, moving stuff. They look like fast paced, like they don't even know what's going on around them. They have to do their job. And they have to do it quick. You're getting dwarven vibes from these creatures that you see down there, but some a little
We see
off-putting.
people with hair on fire. Didn't we see someone with their hair on fire like that, or no?
I think
Some of the dogs.
I think you did at the docks. At the beginning, when you arrived, you saw. I don't know if it was at the docks or on a ship.
Is it the other ship? Were they the ones banging underneath?
Nope, that was
Oh.
Ifrit.
I was like,
Okay. Am I getting this confused with those salamander things in the other campaign?
No,
Did they have hair on fire? Okay.
no. I think I did mention this at the beginning of the time that you guys got
Are
to
they
the.
slave people or are they?
Oh, fair.
Working.
Because that's going to drastically change how we handle this approach.
You don't hear like. I mean, you don't see chains or anything. They are working hard and, kind of grunting to each other orders and stuff.
But they look dwarven.
They do look dwarven. They're short, stocky, sturdy.
I'm picturing the little troll dolls from like the
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing. Like,
oh,
just
yeah.
We're gonna
Yes,
stick
they are.
out like a sore thumb
They're
immediately.
very buff, and some of them are carrying hammers. The ones that are working the anvils and like the smelters, they're carrying hammers, and the head of the hammer itself is also engulfed in flame. And as they bang on this metal, sparks fly everywhere, and the flames kind of create this like arcing look. All of this illuminates the cavern itself. You don't need torches or anything to see around you. It's still dim, but it's all of this combined kind of gives the brass cavern a glow.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts on, I guess, the nearest one of these dwarves?
What's the range on that?
Give me a moment. Oh my gosh. It is a range of self.
A range of self.
Yeah.
I think that.
Oh, it's within 30 feet of you. Any
Yeah.
creature you can see within 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, unless you start to go down, you're too far from the closest one. Because, like I said, you're 50 feet. About 50 or 5 or 6 stories above these dudes. And or dudettes.
Okay, do we just, we're still looking down. What's the vibe? What's the game plan?
Also,
you want to go?
can we appreciate Wizards of the Coast for the component that you need to cast Detect Thoughts is 1 copper piece. So, like,
Penny for your thoughts.
a penny for your thoughts.
Charlotte said that like 2 years ago.
She did.
She did.
She did.
I
Didn't
have it
she?
written in my notebook.
It's amazing.
Because I was so blown away by it. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Never noticed that. Do we want to try to cast invisibility on ourselves, or just like stroll down and be?
Yeah, do we want to be invisible? Invisible's probably good, right? Because we don't know if they're chill.
Do we all have
Also,
invisibility?
We don't know where the fuck we are now. I figured we were gonna just walk in and there was gonna be a dragon, but this is like
Yeah,
a whole
this is
thing
not what
going
I was
on.
expecting.
Not that I mind, but like, it's weird.
Could it be that we were set up? Could it be that there is no dragon?
I don't know, I didn't get that vibe from him. I vibe checked it.
Also, if you found
Seemed
out
to be
that
telling
maybe
truth.
the ring is in the dragon's horn if the dragon's being here.
Or maybe the dragon's running this. I don't know. Can dragons like own slaves?
The dragon's running.
Dragons
We're
have
all
a
thinking it.
payroll.
These people are here. They are slaves.
It's a red dragon. It's an evil dragon. I mean,
Most likely, these are not good. Dwarves.
Probably. We probably want to be
Ultimately-
invisible.
If they attack us, first, are we not defending ourselves?
Solara's got a point. We should get her out.
She's not wrong.
I mean, that's all. That's it. That's my point. That's it. Otherwise, I mean,
Are
how
we really
else
gonna build
but
all
We
that
can
forward?
try
shit?
invisibility. What's the chances they hear us through the clinking and clacking?
I can.
That is
Well,
so true. At least
who has
if I
invisibility? I can cast silence.
I have invisibility, but I think that's only
We just
on
have to walk
myself.
together.
Well, if you cast it at a higher level,
Oh, a
doesn't it?
creature you
Yeah.
touch becomes invisible.
I also have invisibility.
I also have invisibility.
I think we both have
I think
it.
I also do for my
I think we all really
Tiefling
like
race.
We all cast invisibility on ourselves. Then we cast silence. Then we go. Well, and we don't even have to cast silence. I really do think that the sound of the clinking clacking will override Anya and my immense aura that we just bring to the function.
Oh
all the
yeah,
time.
your immense aura, not your jingling jars.
Part of my aura is my jingling jaws.
The vibe.
It's the vibe.
Always
You
the
would-
vibe.
You wouldn't get it because you don't have a lot of teeth hanging from your person.
I don't
Yeah,
have black teeth.
invisibility.
Yeah.
And it,
I
I
know.
want to cast mage armor on myself every time.
Yeah.
And then for my
Casting it.
silence, it's just a 20-foot sphere radius. We just have to stay within 20 feet of each other, and we'll be
Okay.
silent.
Your hands.
What are you doing with Tiernan?
Oh shit.
Tiernan is quite big now.
He's black. He'll blend in. He'll blend in.
We're going to.
It's a boat
Flip
falls
that.
out of her chair.
I mean,
That. Please.
That's pretty bright down there.
That's so funny.
I don't think that's gonna work. I could polymorph him into
Okay.
something small.
You,
Yeah.
you are on an obsidian
no,
island,
we're
and
not
he's an obsidian
polymorphing.
dragon.
Look.
It's true. That's
Yes.
what I'm saying. You're not polymorphing my dragon.
Dang.
Sorry, hard pass.
Okay.
What if we cast
But
the
if-
sky itself on
We
him
could
to make
also
him look
just-
like one of these dwarf things? But
We
like
just
We
turn
also
him
just
invisible
have
a really
too.
terrifying one.
No. Can someone cast invisibility at a higher spell slot than I have and make
I
him
can do
invisible
that.
too? Yeah, I
I
keep,
can do
I
that.
keep forgetting
I
he's
could
here.
polymorph him now. But
No.
The DM keeps going, okay, and what about the giant dragon? And we all turn around and go, the giant dragon!
Yeah. And
Politely,
Tiernan's
yeah.
like,
can you cast that and also include me because my silence is a concentration spell, so I can't cast that and invisibility on myself.
I can also cast at a higher level, so you
Okay,
can
as
cast
long
it
as
for
you-
you and Anya, and I can cast it
do I
for...
need to? I
Okay.
also need to make Miss Margaret invisible. I just remembered.
Polymorph Miss Margaret and put her in your pocket! Take a little kitty and put it in your pocket.
Fair.
Save it for a rainy
I'm
day.
really quick gonna cast Speak with Animals on myself and look at Miss Margaret and go, I need to cast a spell on you and make you small enough to fit in my pocket so that they don't see you down there. I cast Speak with Animals on myself. I can understand her.
oh, that's what she says to everyone else. To you,
Oh,
she says,
Good. I was like, excuse me.
so I become the size of my prey, a mouse.
Well, I will cancel it as soon as we get past stuff that we're trying to sink past her.
I suppose. And she rolls her little kitty cat eyes.
Or I can make you invisible, but you have to stay like with us. You have to stay on my shoulder for it.
I'd prefer to be invisible, but
We can work with that.
By the way, do you have any snacks? I'm getting a bit hungry. There's not much food here in Lava Land.
Once we get to the dragon, I will give you snacks, Miss Margaret.
Some snacks before we slay a dragon.
You're
Some snacks
suggesting
before.
you're suggesting I snack on dragon meat.
Well, no. I'll dig in my bag and pull out like a little piece of beef jerky and offer it to her.
She eats it. She takes it.
So I'm going to end up passing invisibility at a 4th level.
Okay, to cover the
Myself, Tiernan, and Miss Margaret.
Okay, and then the rest of you are going invisible from.
I'm gonna cast invisible on me and Solara.
Okay.
So that she can cast silence because it's concentration.
And then how is Anya getting invisible?
She's casting on herself.
I
Okay.
cast it on myself.
Gotcha. Okay. So invisibility, silence, perfect. All right. So you guys go ahead and make another stealth roll. This time at advantage.
Yeah.
Good. 24, baby.
I had 19.
Oh my God, the right dice. Yeet.
Yeah. Don't worry. And this doesn't like cancel out disadvantage. This is straight advantage because of the silence and the invisibility. It's like super uber. So if you don't already, if you were canceling out, you still get advantage.
I rolled a
I
16.
rolled a 20 and an 18.
Okay.
One of mine
Where's
was
the
a
disadvantage
1.
now?
Oh,
I
good.
had it at one of mine, so this advantage was very helpful.
Amazing. Yeah, you guys start to traverse down this serpentine brass ramp. At the top, Clappy kind of trips, and Solara grabs her by her robes.
Solara's not having our shit.
And before she can make any sound or fall or anything, even though silence is cast, and she kind of steadies her. So that you all kind of go down this serpentine brass ramp, and you get a closer look, and yeah, there's these little dwarven flamehead dudes pushing around wheelbarrows of ore, and some of it like big containers of coals that maybe 2 of them are pushing on a cart, shoveling it into the smelter. One of them is working these giant bellows, and you and the steam's rising up from this big smelter. There's a conveyor that's got like all these rocks on it. You've got a couple of the older dwarven creatures that are kind of sifting through quickly with their hands and brushing off any like rocks and dirt and looking for it looks like gemstones and certain other valuable rocks, and kind of sifting out the two. Some of them are you see a stack of like gold bars that it looks like they're smelting things down into and creating gold bars. And as you get to the bottom of this, it is extremely hot down here, and I need everyone to make another Constitution check as things are heating up.
Another nat 20.
Wait, what are the odds we can steal a couple bars of gold? Maybe on the way out?
Honestly, on the way out, we should.
Constitution.
The odds are up to you. And are you... Solara and Valdric are resistant to fire, not immune, right?
Yes, I'm resistant.
Okay, you're both just resistant. Alright, so you will still make the roll, but this will be at advantage for you guys.
You have an 18.
Okay, 18, nat 20.
I got an 18 as well.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are good. The DC was 15 for this initial check, so you all pass. As you're like at the farthest point away on the ground from the hottest stuff, like the smelter. There's like a pool of lava that they're pulling, instruments out of, and placing, grabbing things in tongs, and one guy's hammering while the other one's kind of turning with the tongs. But yeah, you are at this point, Valdrick. You're close enough to cast Detect Thoughts on a passerby if you would like.
Yeah, you know I do.
Okay. I don't think. Yeah, you don't need to make a roll for the initial thoughts. You learn the surface level thoughts of one of these particular creatures. He's just like the rest, short and stocky, shirtless, got like almost like a 16-pack of abs that go like around his waist, like super ripped. Looks like he's almost made of bronze. Like his muscles are ripply, but like bronzen. Shirtless, huge arms that are like disproportionately in length, and like his robe that he's wearing for the bottom half of his body it looks like blue chainmail armor or something. Got big like gauntlets on, big metal bronze boots that he's clanking around in. So there's actually a lot of noise around here. But as far as his thoughts, just the initial thoughts you pick up are, gotta get this, turn this, smelt. Gotta go quicker and quicker. My family, and you kind of just pick up just bits and pieces of his job that he's trying to do. He's trying to move a bunch of material to the smelter, smelt it, and hurry up and get back before he gets in trouble. And that's like the most you pick up. He doesn't want to get in trouble.
Can I pry?
You can pry. So go ahead and make... Okay, I have to make a wisdom saving throw. Does that
charisma.
Also go to charisma? Okay. Alright. And your spell save DC is a what?
19.
Okay, a 10 fails. So you gain insight into its emotional state and something that looms large in its mind. Its emotional state is panic. It is almost a little bit of fear, a lot of determination, but also like just doom and dread. Something that's looming large in its mind. It doesn't want to get disintegrated. You kind of start hearing thoughts of like, just last harvest he incinerated three of us. It could be me next. It could be my brother. I need to get. It's not enough. Not enough material. It needs more. We don't have more. We don't have time. Need to collect more. Need to bring more to him. This is all useless. It's all hopeless. I'm gonna be incinerated.
Yeah, is he having like
We have our inn.
About a dragon?
Yeah, he's picturing like a red dragon unleashing a torrent of fire on like another one of his friends. He's kind of having like
God.
memory. He like looks away quickly. Kind of start to see tears well up in his eyes in the memory, and then it quickly fades.
Yeah, we have to fucking kill this dragon. Emotional damage. We have to fucking kill this red dragon. I think we have to. These people are definitely here against their will.
You think
And he's,
we
like,
can get them on
killing
our
people.
sides?
Should we try? I mean,
I don't know. You're literally the
I don't know.
One
This
is
guy seems
mass
so afraid.
suggestion.
That's true.
I
He
mean-
seems so scared, and I'm scared. Like, what am I gonna mass suggest?
I mean,
to
I
them?
guess they're not really gonna help us, are they? If anything, just get in our way.
I do read that he does detect that his mind was red, because you probe further, and so the memory quickly cuts off, and he draws his hammer and kind of does like a 180.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Whisper, I think is what it's called. Hang on. Alright, listen, I'm about to make it really chill. It might not be very chill. He might not like this. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Hang on. I'm gonna get there. Okay. No, not the Discord. No, yeah, can I, like... Can I do sending on him?
Sending? You want to send him a message in his mind?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Okay. Don't panic. We're here to save you from the terrible dragon. We're gonna kill it.
Who said that?
Oh god.
Who said that? Where are you? I'll find you. And some of his other dwarf-like companions kind of stop what they're doing and kind of look at him. And there's another worker who's like, "Get back to work! Keep going! Move! You! Back in line!" And he goes, "But..." And he slowly turns around, but is just now more cautious and picks up his little cart that he was carrying.
I don't know if we want to involve these people.
Are they allowed to... They're allowed to respond back?
They are.
Okay. I'd say that particular message, he doesn't respond back. He just kind of... It's a knee-jerk reaction, just kind of whips around.
Want me to try to get these people on our side and to try to help us, or are we just gonna keep going down to inevitably fight the terrible dragon?
If we kill the dragon and they come in and see it, well, are they just going to attack us?
Maybe we'll be their gods.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not really the vibe I get. The vibe I get
Somebody
is that
asks if you're
killing
a
them.
god.
He's killing them a lot. Okay.
Trust me, I think if we've killed their dragon, they know not to even try.
We just mass suggest them to leave.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could mass suggest that they all just fucking run the fuck out of here. I don't know what that's gonna do for them. I guess maybe keep them safe from us going and murking this dragon. Do you want me to try to get them out of here?
Unless they accidentally take our belt, I'll try to.
We could just scare him into leaving.
That too. I could mass suggest them into telling us any relevant information about the dragon and then leaving.
Yes.
Maybe it has like a wonky wing. Or a bum toe, I don't know. Anything that could help us.
I think worst case, we kill them. Worst
You're
case,
on one, Solara.
I'm sorry, no,
You're
I just
really
mean
on
like
top.
worst case, like we're gonna be
Bloodthirsty.
fine.
They well changed her.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
happened.
She doesn't even remember the
Just even
Feywild.
fucking remember it. Alright,
I'm assuming this is
She's
all
upset about it.
telepathic, by the way, from your toe rings.
Yeah.
Oh.
With the toe
'Cause-
rings of
yeah,
telepathy.
because-
Oh
yeah, the doorings
we're
are
all
telepathy.
wearing them.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
they'd not be able to have this conversation because of the
Okay.
toe rings.
Alright. I'm committing. I'm gonna drop invisibility. I'm gonna mass suggest that I'm these guys' best friend. They want to tell me any relevant information about that dragon, and they want to get the hell out of Dodge.
Can you put a stipulation to not take our ship?
Not take our shit.
Ship. You're telling them to leave.
Yeah,
They can
leave
leave the
outside the cave. Go get on the ship. Don't leave. Go get on the ship.
Alright, so mass suggestion, there's about, as you're walking around here, you count about 20 or so of these creatures. Mass suggestion covers 12. You can get up to 12. So keep that in mind.
Could I also, in tandem, do mass suggestion? And do the same thing on the ones she doesn't hit?
Theoretically, yes. Yeah, so you both
We
Go-
split the room.
go ahead
I'm your best
and
friend.
so you already made your stealth roll, so you get in position. You guys, I guess, would have this telepathic conversation. Both of you, it kind of has to happen simultaneously. So it's like a back and forth. You guys are like talking to each other, but also talking to everyone. So go ahead and act it out for me. Let's hear it.
Drop it. We split the room.
Calliope! Look at all of our best friends here in this room with us.
So good to have everybody here. We were hoping that you could.
How's everyone doing tonight? Cricket. It's a stand-up routine, and they're failing.
Oh, just before you leave.
Before you leave, we're hoping that you guys could tell us anything important about your dragon.
The dragon, yes. We want to know some little details, because, you know, you want to share little juicy tidbits with me and you and best friend sharing, and then there's a party on the ship outside. We want you guys to go get on it. Don't leave. The party isn't a party without us, but go get on that ship. And really just get comf on that ship.
Alright. Calliope, what is your spell save DC?
17.
Okay. So 8 of them are going to make a wisdom saving throw with a spell save DC of a 17. 12 of them are going to make a charisma saving throw of a spell save DC
You
of
know
a
what?
19.
That works. If it doesn't work, then only 8 of them we have to kill.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll...
I like it.
I'm gonna roll Valdrick's half first. And I'm rolling... Okay.
Did we get all of them?
Gosh.
Was that good or bad? Oh,
Worse, we got none of them.
we got no one. Where did the fuck come from?
Alright, and now Calliope's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I rolled 3 natural 20s in all.
No.
They are going at disadvantage against mine because of my Dawsley. So everyone rolls at disadvantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to look into that DOS loop. That thing is OP. I might have to break that one too. I mean,
Listen, buddy!
Don't break her Dawsley, she'll come
Not
for
the
you.
Dawnbringer. That's all I have.
Alright, at
Baldrick
disadvantage.
becomes the villain.
That's my villain origin story.
Okay, at disadvantage of the 20 creatures that you've mass suggested, 2 of them succeed, and so you're suggesting for them to leave the cave immediately and go to the ship.
We want
After
them to
telling
tell
us
any,
about the dragon first.
yeah, any like spicy tidbits that could help us. I don't know, say kill it.
Okay. They all are startled. All of them kind of drop. You kind of hear some grunts and shing of their weapons as they pull them. You guys start to do your stand-up comedy routine.
We're ripping off each other.
And they all kind of just look at each other, and you start hearing them whisper in a language that you're not familiar with. They all kind of look to, as you ask this question, they all look to one particular being in the room, and he kind of steps forward, and you kind of hear him clanging his boots against the brass floor as he steps up to you. And you are twice his height, Valdrick being 6'6", and him being 3'3".
A giant.
Kind of looks you up and down. Make it quick. What questions you want to ask? He's here. He's holding us as slaves. This it used to be our home, our stronghold, until he made his home here and forced us to slave away for him, smelting the gold and collecting the gems. And you're here to save us.
We are here to save you. That is exactly what we're here for, yes.
I can help
Do you know
you.
anything about it? You can?
I can help
Tell
you.
me.
And as soon as he says that, one of the two people that, or figures that succeeded on their roll go up. Don't tell her anything. What are you doing? And he says, shh. If this gets us out of this mess, we'll have our home back. We'll have our lives back.
Yeah.
We won't have to fear every corner and every single day fearing another one of us losing our lives for nothing. Don't you want that? Don't you want your freedom back? And the other one kind of looks at him and kind of steps back. And he looks back at you. The name's Mortork. We are Azirs, and we used to have domain over this stronghold until my family made a horrible deal, or so I'm told, with the dragon. He calls himself Cognac.
Cognac.
Evil, hideous beast. He rules a tyrannical rule over us, and we can't do nothing about it. Threatens our lives if we don't work tirelessly every day to collect his gold and collect his gems. Some of us are forced to slave away in the forge down here. Some of us are forced to scavenge around the city of Brass, bringing back anything we can, but it's never enough for him. He dwells in the domain downstairs, down beneath us,
Okay.
beneath the forge.
You got any weaknesses? We'll talk.
He's obsessed with his treasure. Sleeps with it, even. Catch him while he's sleeping and you might have a chance, but... Why are you here, may I ask?
Well, to be honest with you, we were in search of a ring, a very, very special ring to us, but then we heard of the horrors that are happening to your people, Mortork, and we are here to seek vengeance on this dragon.
Make a deception check. Because you are lying.
Only mostly a
We didn't come here to
deception.
steal from the dragon and you.
Only lying.
17 plus 13.
Dang.
30.
Wow. I don't know
You're
what to
the
say. We don't... How did you even hear of our situation? It's kept so... locked so tightly. Cognac knows all. He knows if we tell people of our situation.
Voldrick knows all. I'm Voldrick. The Dragon Slayer, as a matter of fact.
You're not from the plane of fire, are you? Well, maybe she is, and he looks at the tiefling Solara.
No, we're from very, very far away. But we've come here because we kill very bad dragons. And bad things in general, truly.
And you're here for one of the rings that we forge or scavenge for the dragon.
Does he make you forge and scavenge rings specifically, Mortork?
Yes, he does. valuable rings.
Do I know what the elemental ring of fire looks like?
I feel like they have to be along the same vein of the ring of water, right?
Yeah, so you would have gotten information from Hezron, because obviously, like, he doesn't just say, find this ring, so he would obviously give you a description of it. You found the ring of water, and he did tell you that they all look similar, and they just have different, unique details about them that would indicate which element it is. So obviously the water is kind of like washing waves around it that would hold the whatever gemstone is in the middle. The fire is kind of flames coming up. So he did give you a description.
Could I step forward and go, it should look like this ring, and show my hand with the ring of water?
Does your dragon have anything that looks like this, but with fire?
Terribly sorry, we don't... that seems to be an enchanted ring. I've never seen that or have the knowledge of creating it. What makes you think it would be here?
You know, we're just flipping over stones, checking all of our bases, making sure.
Did you check the city of Brass?
That was our next stop.
Yeah, well, we opted to come here and kill the dragon first.
And he kind of looks at the rest of them, and the other one that succeeded the roll shakes his head. Like, don't give him any more information. And he kind of turns around. What if I told you that there is not so much a conflict as much as a bad blood between my kind, the Azirs, and the Ifrit of the city of Brass? Would you believe me if I said my family, my ancestors that came before me, built the city of Brass, brick by brick? And it's a shame to see what's happening, to see the Ifrit and their tyrannical ruler, who's no different than Cognac beneath us, ruling over the city of Brass in such a way. After my family built it, they betrayed my family, left us to rot outside of the city. Evil beings these Ifrit are. But I see a way of exacting our revenge, and I see it coming from you.
I'm about to start a revolution.
Okay, I vibe.
They are a greedy, materialistic species, these Ifrit, and I'd be willing to bet your ring you're looking for, being that it's enchanted and of the fire element, it's probably being hoarded by the tyrannical ruler himself or his close advisors. My guess it's in the Charcoal Palace, and which, if you've been to the city of Brass, you know is quite impossible to get to.
Yes.
I know this city like the back of my hand, like no one else does. Me and my family, we know every nook and cranny. We know every passageway, every route to get anywhere you want in the city that no one else, not even the Ifrit, know about. Say you slay this dragon for us, free my people.
Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly how to get wherever you want in the city.
We're gonna go kill us a dragon, Mortok. I want you and your friends to all get on our ship, go below the deck, just be chill, take some naps maybe, you know, just wait for us on the ship. We eating dragon for dinner. Are we eating dragon for dinner? I ask Anya, looking concerned.
I don't think they've dropped their invisibility behind us.
I don't care.
Yeah, no, I totally kept mine
So-
up. I'm still invisible.
I'm talking to invisible Anya then.
Okay, then I retcon my conversation about the tiefling.
I
never
kind
said
of
it.
forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we... Is eating dragon? Are we doing that? Do we eat the evil dragon?
We can see.
Okay.
We'll definitely get you some teeth.
Might
Teeth.
be a little uncouth. We'll play it by ear.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, but we're definitely gonna kill that dragon. And when we come back, grand celebrations. Revolution, maybe, huh? And telling us how to get into the Charcoal Palace.
We're never gonna be allowed to enter this city.
We haven't started a revolution yet. That's new for us.
You say you want a revolution. Well, you know, we gotta go kill a dragon.
I must say, your confidence is exciting, but questionable, seeing that there's only the two of you.
Let me show you something, Mortok. First of all, I'm gonna pull out the horn that I have that was made out of the dragon tooth.
Okay.
See this? This is from the first dragon that I killed, Mortok. Let me tell you something else. Mortok. Anya? A holler behind me. I could have an army in here, and it wouldn't matter because I've got that. She's terrifying. She does it professionally. Look at her. She's so scary.
I'm not dropping the illusion on Tiernan staying invisible until they're gone.
Probably best. These people have PTSD.
Which means when we get on the ship, we have to put invisibility on.
No, we'll preface that.
At that point, we have killed the dragon. So
Yeah, this is a good dragon. He helped us kill your bad dragon.
also, if they try to get to Tiernan, they've got to come through me. So
Fair enough.
All right. Alright, so no chinks in the armor though, no loose scales, no bad knee, no bum eye on the dragon. Very healthy dragon, unfortunately.
Let's see how much.
What do you know, Mortok?
Make a persuasion check for the first part of that.
13 plus 13.
27.
Okay.
I have plus 13 to my persuasion and my deception. And my
Because it's your
performance.
proficiency plus your
It
charisma.
really is. Yep. And my intimidation.
My charisma's shit.
Okay. Kind of looks at you with a determined look. Looks around at your party, and seems to have a decision made in his mind. And he turns around, and he draws his little warhammer. Brothers, sisters, lend me your ear. The hour is near. This is how we gain our freedom.
Ah.
This is how we get our stronghold back. Through these heroes sent to us. Do you want to live again? Do you want to take back the city? And some of them start to kind of like nod and start beating their shields, including the two that succeeded on their rolls. They're kind of the last to join in, but they're starting to give their war chants. The dragon will be slain this night.
Hell yeah.
And we'll sail. We'll gather our forces. We'll gather the others. And we'll take back what is rightfully ours. Are you with me? And they all start they're all roused and yeah. And they all draw their hammers and they start doing war chants. In a different language. The heat of the flame of their warhammers igniting the air around you, and he turns around. Lass, you're gonna do this, and you're gonna do this right. There's a few things you need to know about this dragon, and I trust you.
Oh, yeah.
Like any dragon, spits fire, torrents of fire. You're gonna want to spread out, get yourself in a formation that's not going to not gonna get all of you incinerated in one go. He can only hit you all if he's in a line. Shoots a cone from his mouth. There must be 40, 50, 60 feet long.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Any sort of fire against him, any sort of spells, our warhammers of fire, they do nothing to him. He's immune to it. He can also see where you're going at all times. So this little trick you do with your invisibility, it won't matter. He's got blind sight, this kind of sixth sense about him. He can see and hear everything, even though he can't. It's not in front of him, right? Be careful of his tail, of his wings. He'll beat you to death, bludgeon you with his club tail. Steer clear of him. Try to shoot from afar. Whether you've got ranged method of combat or skilled with the spell, God save you if you've only got a sword by your side.
Well, it's
Anyone say that?
He's got sharp teeth, he's got sharp talons, and he's got sharp wings. If you can survive that, you've got a good chance of beating the dragon.
How old would you say this thing is, Mortalk? Would you say he's, I don't know, ancient? You look at him, does he feel ancient to you?
If he was ancient, he would. I'd be willing to bet he wouldn't be wasting his time with us lowly craftsmen.
Some dragon in its
So true, Mortalk. You guys go get on that ship. You keep yourself safe.
You heard the lass. Let's go. And they all drop their stuff. One of them goes up to Mortork and, Sire, they're gonna need passage to the. Yes, I know. Show them how to gain entry and lead them down there. Do it quietly. This is nap time for the little dragon. And nods his head and walks over to, there's like this control room that you guys see off to the side. And he starts pulling levers, starts shooting these billows, these giant billows. And there's some valves that he starts turning. And you start to see, like, you start to kind of just feel the overall heat around you subside a bit, and the steam that's rising off some of these structures kind of starts dimming down. And he pulls a lever, and you hear just a rush of water go, and as water meets lava, extinguishes something unseen. More steam kind of rises into the room before it quiets out, and eventually after 5-10 minutes the heat is much more bearable. Pulls one last lever, and another bronze gate opens to the entrance. Best of luck to you. And he kind of hands out his arm to do like one of these.
Yeah, I like dap him up. Like straight slide and glide and
Yep, he totally goes for it. Bangs on his shield one more time, and starts shouting orders at his people in a different language, and they all start filing upstairs. And that's a good spot to end it tonight.
can I end it by giving Anya a spirit tail?
A spirit tail?
A spirit tail. My first one.
Oh,
I'm gonna...
yes. A tail, like T-A-L-E.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, not like a...
I was
Not
like,
free.
you didn't make it.
I was
No.
supposed to say.
Pin the tail on the Anya.
I'm gonna look down at that gate and go, Anya, you remember that weird thing that I figured out that I could do the other night? the weird thing. Listen, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna grab her by the shoulders, and my eyeballs are gonna roll into the back of my head, and I'm gonna start like.
Anya is concerned.
We're gonna have to find my teacher.
She's like, hold the phone.
Okay, it's a 9. Okay, nice, actually. This is perfect. Okay. I want to tell you a story. It's called The Tale of the Brute. And I'm going to start weaving this tale about this warrior. As I tell it to you, you are imbued with the following. This is for you to do. I'll send you a picture of it. Each creature of the target's choice that can see within 30 feet must make a strength saving throw. On a fail save, a creature takes thunder damage equal to 3 rolls of your bardic inspo dice and is knocked prone. A creature that succeeds takes half the damage and isn't knocked prone.
Cool.
That's cool.
So you finish doing your tale, and you kind of open your eyes, come to, finish your little encounter with Anya, and you realize that Mordork is back at your side, just kind of waiting for this to be over.
Sorry about that.
Right, one more thing. The only thing more dangerous than a dragon is a dragon in his own lair. And what you need to know is he's got these poisonous gas clouds that he'll shoot from time to time. He's incinerated some of us, poisoned us before with them. So if you've got any aversions to fire, any aversions to poison, any sort of potions or armor, now is the time to don them. And like I said, do not clump in groups. Spread yourselves. Work as a team, but not close.
It'll be fine.
No, hands. Got it.
He also shakes the earth with tremors, earthquakes that'll knock you on your backside if you're not careful.
Oh, God.
Oh, and beware of the magma. Or beware of the magma. It erupts from time to time around. Typical dragon. Evil stuff.
I better be staffing his work with this.
But if you survive all that and the treasure is still intact after the war that you're about to be going into, well, you're going to need plenty of help transporting it back to wherever you're taking it from, because it is far too much and weighs far too much for you to transport on your own.
Surely you can assist us with that.
Of course, I've got 19 willing men and women who are eager to be taking back what is rightfully theirs. And of course, whatever you find yourself needing to take is yours.
Hell yeah, brother.
And he turns
How
around.
convenient, because I need all of it.
As that says, like, I am broke.
Yeah, he walks away.
Let's get fucking litty.
Let's go. Let's freaking
Let's
go.
go!
Where
It's gonna be our first solo dragon run.
I'm pressed. Charlotte, remind me during next session, I have haste to cast on you before we walk into that dragon's lair.
I'm gonna be all up on that dragon. All up on that dragon.
I took haste just for you as a spell.
Haste
I went
is
through.
haste is OP
Get
on a
hasty.
fighter.
I looked at Bo and I was like, would haste be useful for Charlotte? And Bo looked at me, she was like, yes, you should take that if you
Yes.
can. I went, great.
Because with
Immediately,
with action surge, I think she can attack 9 times in one turn.
Yeah.
I think.
God.
Yeah,
Because-
her max amount with haste, yeah.
You get an action, you use attack, you get your triple attack. You get haste, another action, triple attack. Action surge, another action, triple attack. And then
Insane.
yeah. I mean,
And
you
also
might
has to like your AC and shit, and it's up for a minute, up to a minute.
That is
And I can
lit.
always cast it again. So,
We're killing this dragon, baby. And you know,
I'm
I
not
had
gonna
in my
hit
head
him.
that he was gonna be old and really, really tough. But Mortalk's right.
Did
Why
you
would
say he's
an old dragon be
immune
here?
to fire or resist
Immune.
immune?
Yeah, dragons
Okay.
are
I
immune.
want you guys to know that in our other campaign, I'm a bard, and I don't get to go and slice and dice, and I keep dying every single battle, because I'm like, I'm gonna go up and stab it.
No.
And
Oh
then
no,
I die.
Charlotte.
They, like,
Can't have it.
punch you,
Gotta
and
stand
you're
back
like-
and sing songs. You need to be
I
making
know.
conga lines out of goblins. There is no reason you should be stabbing things.
I am being
Stand
a
back.
support character though, because I'm the closest we have to a support character, so I am like, I've
man.
got all these like support spells.
Your Bard Star.
But yeah, I also picked up a sword that I'm now possessed by a vengeance spirit, but I told Chris I'm going to try to seduce the vengeance spirit. That's my goal.
Is the vengeance spirit
Is he
Is
hot?
it hot?
could
Is he hot?
be
Question.
hot?
She literally at the end of last session, I had like one of the main villain kind of pop up at the end and do a big cliffhanger. And at the very end, she's like, "Is he hot?" I'm like, "No, he's super old. He literally looks like Governor."
He's super old.
He literally is based. He's based
Should I
off
didn't
of.
ask you that.
He's based off of Governor Tarkin from Star Wars, except
Oh.
undead.
Oh.
Too bad that's just what she wanted.
Yeah, she's
Well,
like, "Oh,
then
that's
joke
just
is
what
on
I
you,
want."
buddy.
It was a vampire that was killed but then brought back to life. So I'm like, maybe when he was brought back to life, he like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you rejuvenated him.
His
Um,
wife
We
is
don't
dead,
know.
so like maybe
We
he
don't want to
wanna
judge.
know.
This is
Yeah,
a safe
maybe.
We're
place.
just asking.
Real quick,
Yeah.
Is the vengeful spirit hot though?
real quick before Amber gives us the Irish goodbye, you all will get, let's say, let's do another. What level are you guys? You guys are 14, 15?
I'm
12.
14.
Let's do you each get 750 XP
Oh my god.
for talking your way through the smelter room, which was filled with more puzzles and traps that you guys
Oh.
just completely were able to
Ignored.
For use.
Yeah, I mean that worked
In
out.
like a production too. We really put on a show.
Like that one dwarf-like
How you
dude,
guys?
that one Azir that went over and started pulling all the levers. All of that was a puzzle, and he just opened the way for you.
Oh, thank the Lord.
So nicely done. 750 XP. I loved it.
That's it.
For each.
I know I like just levels, but when's my next level? I just have to look.
I always, when I level, I also put below it when the next level.
I
is.
really should do that.
Well,
That way
that's
you'll
just
never.
smart.
This way I'm
Yeah.
not doing this every time.
Sometimes
Just Google it every time.
you Google eyes.
Google.
120,000, so I have 11,000 more XP to go.
Let's go.
That's not bad, baby.
I feel like you guys
Me?
learned or got through a lot in the short hour and a half that we had. You
Yeah.
You were really productive.
you
Not
learned
bad
about an
suggestion.
entire like colony of Azirs that are being held.
And we're
slaves.
gonna assist in their revolution,
Yeah.
as they are going to assist us
With
with getting into the Charcoal Palace.
I
I like that
Yeah.
he was like, "I will help
It's
you to
not
do
a
that."
good place.
No, this is a terrible
This is
place.
not a good place.
People are not nice here.
Mojo's gonna be really
They need,
disappointed with us, though. He
their
said
own
not
way.
to screw things up, and
So
here we
we
are
are.
starting.
Because we're gonna leave.
Yeah, Mojo said, "Don't fuck anything up," and we said, "Heard that."
You mean
And
start
by
a revolution?
heard that, I heard
Yeah.
take all the tea, dump it in the lava harbor. Revolution! Revolution!
I also wasn't expecting that either. Was not expecting to
Sometimes you
do
gotta.
that.
Like, I was surprised the double math suggestion worked as well as it did.
Hey, everybody!
We're murder hobos, but we're moral murder hobos.
We are.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
We were
kill bad
ready.
people.
I figured.
So I absolutely thought before, I was like, everyone's left. We could now steal gold bars and gems.
Solara also going, listen, worst case scenario here, we kill these people. These people, dead.
Dead.
She's not
Their
wrong.
choice.
Well, like, but she's not,
Your choice.
she's not really the one to say it, though.
I figured
Solara from invisibility, just it's your choice.
for 20 of them, if only 2 of them passed, there's an overwhelming amount that 18 of them are like willing to do what you're saying. So I figured like the 2 of them wouldn't go against.
And we genuinely do intend to kill their dragon,
Yeah,
and
we're
therefore help
lying.
them.
Let's
Yeah, it was
go
just
off
happy
on
coincidence these people were here.
Yeah.
I wonder if Sadiq knows. Probably not. He doesn't strike me as the political active heartthrob.
No, I wouldn't put it past Sadiq to know that there was other shit here and just didn't feel like telling us.
Yeah.
Sadiq is a skeevy little guy who just wants some money and...
Yeah, you had no idea. And now we're about to fuck up the city of Brass because of it. Now we're about to make it everybody's problem. That's true Wenches of Waydora code right there. I could have kept it to this much, but what I'm gonna do is make it into this much.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna steal the ring and get out of here.
The revolution of the City of Brass overthrow was not on my bingo card for tonight either, but we're gonna play your ball as it lies.
On the bingo card for somewhere.
We said, yeah, baby.
Not on the bingo card at all.
Expect us to go in, kill all the Azirs, figure out the puzzles, and then go on to the dragon?
Is that what
Was
you
that
thought?
your expectation for us?
I didn't know what to expect in the smelter room. I figured it would go one of two ways. You would either kill all the Azirs or do a stealthy way of finding the clues to solve the puzzles and then get through the smelter room. Because as you go, it was going to get hotter and hotter to the point... Yeah. It was going to get hotter and hotter to the point where you guys like weren't going to go any farther until you cooled. You had to stabilize the heat in the room, basically. Because it was so hot you couldn't traverse until you pulled all the levers in a certain order. But you talked your way out of it, so as you do. Because without a rogue, that's what you do. You talk.
Yeah, without a rogue, you just charisma your way straight to the top.
We're slice and dice.
It was not.
We're either killing everything, or we're talking everything through.